Hello friends and neighbors, this is Molly coming to you from my home in Pine Hills. I hope you guys have weathered the storms okay, and I hope anytime you need help, you got help, and if I can help, call, give me a ring. One thing I was wanting to talk to you guys about today is, of course, elections are coming up, and if you haven't met my representative, Betsy Holland, I want you to. She's great. I met Betsy more than 6 years ago when she was first coming to the seat, coming out of corporate America. But she's a dedicated civic servant. She met with me and my mom, our neighbors, my 99-year-old friend Mary Massey, all of us. She was very open and has continued to be after her election. She's the best representative to represent our community, hear us, invite us to participate in everything, let us know what's going on. She's been a great representative. It's one of the few things I feel really great about in our local government and, in general. It gives me hope to know that there's really good people who are really capable doing good work. So I've been very grateful for 6 years to have Betsy Holland as my representative. I'll show you a few pictures from our garden parties and the different things she's done with our community. She's great. I was very concerned a couple of weeks ago when I started getting these flyers in the mail. Representative Holland puts partisanship before common sense, and it says, Betsy Holland voted against requiring schools to submit active shooter prevention plans, and it shows this black and white kind of weird picture of her in a darkened black and white school hallway. Betsy's son goes to Atlanta Public Schools. Betsy knows our kids. Betsy loves our community. To take some really weird part of some bill that maybe shouldn't have passed because it had some other stuff in it, and people who know government know how that works, and to say that she's not caring about our kids, what's wrong with you? Then I get this other one. Representative Betsy Holland voted against making it a felony to burn a police car, and it shows another weird picture of her, as if she's going out advocating that we, hurt public safety. And this is put out by Dr. Sam. Well, I've never heard of Dr. Sam before. Use your real name, how about that, if you're gonna run for representative. But also, right about the time these things came out, I started seeing all these signs in our neighborhood on the vacant lots where nobody said, put a sign in my neighborhood. After Betsy Holland's folks who love her, who appreciate the work she did, said, please come put a sign in my yard, you can tell who really wanted a sign in their yard and who saw this sign on a vacant lot or a corner that shouldn't have a sign anyway. We got to pay to clean it up. Or, even up on Lenox Road in front of a boarded up restaurant, a Dr. Sam sign. Do you really think that the absentee landlord called up and said, would you please put a sign in my yard? No. Some campaign paid and said, put them anywhere you can fit them one. Anywhere that somebody won't object. Now, Dr. Sam, all I know about you is that you were willing to trash a really good person who's doing a great job for our community and our country. For your own self-interest. You're willing to trash my neighborhood for your own self-interest. Talk about partisanship. I don't know what's motivating you, but it isn't the better good of our community. Stop it. Stop it. Find some meaningful work. If you're a doctor, there's plenty you can do, but don't hurt the best parts of our community. You should know that when you attack a vital organ and you poison it and you destroy the good that's in there, that's naturally in there, that's working well, you can kill somebody. You can bring down the whole system. And that's what's happening in our country. People are cherry picking some weird thing, distorting it, putting it in black and white, and scaring people about things they don't know about. Well, I know Betsy Holland. I love Betsy Holland as my representative. I am grateful. I am glad. I thank God we have a good person who's willing to leave corporate America, settle for less money, and represent the community. Thank you, Betsy Holland. Thank you for the good work you're doing. I look forward to you being my representative from now on. I urge all of my neighbors, go ahead. Early voting starts next week. Vote for Betsy Holland. Get her back in. Keep her. Keep what's good. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm sorry if I get a little emotional, but when I see really good things getting torn up for really bad reasons, it breaks my heart. But most of all, I don't want it to break my community and my country. Thanks for listening to me. Molly Reed Woo, coming to you from my home in Pine Hills, Atlanta.